Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Greetings everyone and welcome again. In this second video, which is entitled course number 1, we will discuss in it the optimization and modeling, the basic notations and concepts. Again, my name is Beni Ayman Salah. I'm an assistant professor at Oran's Graduate School of Economics, and you can contact me in the following via email or my phone. A model is a mathematical abstraction or representation of a problem of an interest and is an essential part of the process of optimally solving that problem. However, it is difficult and sometimes impossible to develop a mathematical model that addresses all aspects of the problem and its planning environment, because most real-world problems are too complex and intricate. As a result, researchers and practitioners try to formulate either a simplified version of this problem or make many assumptions and approximations to make it easy to study. Based on the aforementioned, the current course focuses mainly on answering the following question: what is optimization and how can we model an economic phenomena? Let's start by optimization. In this section, we will have a definition of optimization followed by other concepts. Let's begin. Definition: maximization or minimization of a function with respect to a set, often representing a range of choices available in a given situation. The function allows you to compare the different choices to determine which one could be the best solution under a certain constraints. Now let's move to the characteristics of a mathematical model. 1. A limited amount of resources, usually represented by the right-hand side of a constraint equation, is described by a parameter. 2. Resources are used for an activity, usually represented by a decision variable, such as producing something or providing a service. 3. There are a number of other ways to use resources. 4. Each activity in which resources are used produced a return according to declared goal, contribution to the objective function. Resources allocations is usually constrained by several limitations called constraints. Now, let's move to modeling. This section is motivated by revealing, as the last one, the most important concepts related to modeling. Let's start by asking or answering the following question: what is modeling? The mathematical model is the name given to a family of tools designed to help solve problems of management, planning, and design, in which the decision maker must allocate scarce or limited resources among various activities to optimize a measurable objective. The basic characteristics of a problem that can be solved by mathematical modeling and the assumption required to develop a mathematical model Several categories of mathematical models have been established in the literature. Moving on, components of a mathematical model. Mathematical models consist of three main components: decision variables, unknown to the model, an objective function which must be optimized, and constraints, restrictions, or limits of the model. These components are briefly described below. Decision variables, as we said, they are the unknown to the model. The objective function, which must be optimized, and finally, the restrictions or limits of the model. We stop at this point and we will be continuing our course in the next video that we will be discussing in it in depth the decision variables, the objective functions and how we can write it, and the methodology behind constraints. Thank you for your attention. Hope to see you in the next video, and you can find in model or edX a variety of problems that can help you to test your knowledge obtained from this brief course. Again, it was Benniha Ayman Salah with you. See you in the next video. Salam.